Happy Tuesday. Ooh, I need to get something off my chest, guys. I'm not going to be long. I just needed to speak on this because I'm seeing a lot of it on social media and I just want to address it. Ladies, and men too, because we have some chatty Cathy men, right? Is it chatty Cathy when they talk too much? I think it's called chatty Cathy. We have got to normalize walking away from relationships and still keeping our ex covered. Y'all are walking away from relationships and y'all are going live on social media, airing out your ex's business, talking about his finances, his credit scores, personal secrets shared, amongst you two while you guys are in the relationship, and have the audacity to call it healing and women empowerment. Getting online, airing out your ex's business in a negative way, I don't look at that as healing and empowerment, women empowerment. I look at it as hurt talk. Now let me back up here. We all have had our heart broken. I've had my heart broken. We've all been through heartbreak and it is extremely painful, right? But I'm a firm believer that you save the hurt talk for your therapist or your close girlfriend community, but not social media. Keep them folks out your business. Tell your story, yes. I'm all about you telling your story and empowering women. That's an amazing thing, right? But heal first, because a heal story is much different than a story that's coming from heartbreak and pain. Okay, because what happens is when you tell your story from a heal version, it's going to be full of wisdom, and lessons that you've learned. But if you tell it from a place of heartbreak, it's going to come across as bitter and shade. So let me give you something to think about. So you walk away from a relationship. Some of you guys, I see you're online blasting your ex, healing his business, talking about his credit, talking about his finances, talking about personal family trauma. Now, it wasn't a problem when y'all were together. Okay, when y'all were together, his bad credit and the finances, it wasn't an issue then. Now that he's walked away or you walked away or the relationship didn't go into your favor, whatever may have happened, now you want to expose this man, okay? But let's take it a step further. What if a future business partner is seeing this madness on your live, or your future husband? If I see a woman online exposing an ex and telling all his business, the first thing I'm going to think about is I would never want to do business with her. I would never want to be friends with her, because on Mad Day, she's likely to expose anything that I share with her in confidence if she's upset with me. And we all know if you've been friends with someone, there is a high chance you're going to do something to tick the other person off. We're all human. We're not perfect. So we're going to do things to, that are not pleasing to each other at some point. That's just a part of friendship, right? But if I'm looking at you as a potential business partner or a friend or even your future spouse, you can really ruin a potential connection because on Mad Day, you're exposing someone you once did life with. Again, I'm not saying that you're not hurt, but let God fight that battle. You don't have to expose anybody. Let God fight that battle. Sometimes we think we got to let the world know what this person did to us. No, let God fight. If you're a Christian woman, if you're a godly woman like you say you are, let God fight that battle, okay? And you take time to heal. Go talk to a therapist, pray, journal, fast, take on a new hobby, you know what I mean? And take a break. Sometimes you got to leave social media for a while. Take some time off. I promise you, TikTok, Facebook, what else? IG, we ain't going nowhere. Take some time off. Go talk to your therapist, talk to your close girl community, and truly heal, and then come back and tell your story. It's going to look so much different because it's going to be from a healed heart, right? So it's going to be more so of, lessons. Like I said, the lessons that you learn. It's going to look like, women empowerment. Here are the signs to look for, opposed to, girl, he did this and he did that. And let me tell y'all, no, that's a big no-no. I have this friend that I've did business with that I know personally. Her husband unfortunately walked out on her and her children. And she really did the work. She went through the healing, the praying. She's a woman of God. And it was just such a beautiful outcome because she really did the work, you know. And so she came back a year later completely healed, and now she's telling her story about narcissism, right? Which is a real thing. Oh my God, it's a real thing. But now she's telling her story about her narcissistic ex, right? But she's doing it from a place of educating women of what to look out for. She has shared little examples of how narcissism applied to her ex in her marriage, her previous marriage, but she's doing it in a very tasteful way of, yes, I went through this. Yes, these are some things to look out for that I experienced with my husband, but she still keeps him covered because he is the father of her kids, and that is her ex-husband. You know what I mean? So she's keeping him covered while also educating us women on what to look for out here in these dating streets, right? So heal first, ladies. Like I said, I love women empowerment. Let me tell you something. I am one to watch. I love podcasts. I love women empowerment. I'm for all of that. But it just makes me so uncomfortable when I see a beautiful, especially a beautiful Black woman online airing out her past relationship. It just makes you look so bad. And then it's just not a good look. And when I see things like that, I'm like, where is her girlfriend community? Where are her sisters? Where are her sisters, her support? Because let me tell you something. If I ever see one of my friends, which I don't roll with women like that, but if I ever see one of my friends or girlfriends online and got their business or talking about a past relationship and he did this and he, like, in a very distasteful way, I'm picking up the phone and I'm like, take that off immediately. Let's go find you a therapist. Let's talk about it. What do we need to, let's go out, let's go to dinner. Like, what do we need to do to get through this? But social media is not it, okay? So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Again, that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. Do not come for me. This is my opinion. Men do it too. I've seen men, and it's even worse when the men do it, because ain't nothing worse than a gossiping, chatty man. So I'm going to leave you with this. Real healing is quiet. It's quiet, and it protects the ones that you love, even if they hurt you. And that comes with growth. I'm an older woman, and I'm seeing this in my community. I'm seeing the women in my age group going live doing this and throwing scriptures in it. Go heal. Please go heal. Call me. I'll talk to you. Let's talk about it. Let's go to lunch. Let's go walking. Let's go hiking. Let's go bike riding. Let's go do something in nature and talk about it. But get off social media. I love you guys. I'm about to go on my probably 2 to 3 mile walk before I start my day. Peace.